What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew this Thursday morning, and we have on our show, co-hosting with me this morning, we have a local legend. He is a myth, and he's probably the next step down from Mayor of Templeton. We have Paul Kropp with us. We have the Cropper. The Cropper is in studio this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Paulie, thanks for coming in such a short notice.
Yeah.
I mean, I know your schedule is really, really tight, and you had to juggle some things and stuff like that to come on, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so what's happening?
I don't know, man.
What's been going on?
What do we want to talk about?
Hey, we talk about anything. We talk about anything that you want to talk about, anything our viewers want to talk about. You know, we'll give them a time and opportunity to text in to ask you questions. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll do all the kinds of stuff. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Text in your question for the Cropper. Text in your question.
I can answer you.
Any questions that you have for the Cropper, text it to the right side, and we'll let Paulie know, and he'll answer it. Right?
Yep, you betcha.
The first question is, from our viewer out of Wisconsin, they would like to know how you get your mustache to look like that.
Oh, be darned. Patience. Patience, grow it out, put a little wax on it. It's a masterpiece in the making. I hear, everybody's all like, "Oh my God, that looks great on you. You should keep it." And I'm all like, "Yeah, as long as there's wax on it, it looks good. If not, it's just kind of frizzy and a fuzzy ball." Yeah. So, but yeah, no, thanks for asking. But yeah, just took a few months to get there, and but yeah, we're here now.
Hey, that's okay. But I tried that once, and I guess my hair follicles or whatever just. Yeah. Isn't long enough. Yeah. So it maybe is a problem. The stuff that I was using, I did try. Mm-hmm. I never found wax. I found like butter.
Yeah, the pomades are pretty good. The waxes are okay, but it gets too hot. You get a little meltdown, and then it starts to kind of crumble and fall apart. So
I was having a problem with it. Basically, like it was just I was always like whenever I ate anything, it was getting in my mouth. Because I think mine goes like this, because you dial me in, right? And so my hair like grows towards my mouth or something. So it's like I take a bite, it's like most of it's hair.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. I'm out of this. So, but yeah, so Paulie, so what is your thought with Templeton and the growth factor? Do you think we're growing? I mean, you grew up in Templeton, right?
I sure did.
I mean, you're born and raised. Yep. You played football when there was only like 10 guys on the team.
8-man, yeah.
8-man football.
Yeah.
So tell me, you played for Reynolds, right?
Yep.
So tell me about that experience.
Oh, gosh, okay. Well, I can, my uncles and everybody, they grew up in Templeton, and they played 6-man, so it was supposed to be super fast, and then, of course, I get there.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And then the next thing you know, I'm playing 8-man, and, you just... Coach Reynolds, he was a great coach. He did a really good job. We had a lot of success all through the 80s. He had a heck of a record,
right?
Reaching down to Bear McGill, all the way up to Mike Arthurs, and all through the 80s. Even Phil James, I'll give you a little shout out.
Give a little shout out there.
But we had a lot of good guys, a lot of closeness. Back then, working the 2-a-days, they worked you. You grew in shape. You never were off the field. So
and now you can't. They can't do 2-a-days, 2 days in a row.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's gotten a little bit.
Times have changed. So yeah, you were puking on the field,
right?
When it's 103 out but
so
you're in shape.
8-man football. Mm-hmm. What position did you play?
Well, it depended on the year, but I was tight end throughout my junior, senior year, linebacker, DB. I was punter, kicker, kickoff return, the whole 9 yards. Never left the field, so I was always had a great time.
And you guys have that CIF championship.
Mm-hmm. In '87.
In '87.
Yeah.
With there was only 15 guys.
Probably something like that. Yeah, maybe a little more than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't need more than that. You only had 8, and then everybody played both ways, typically. A lot of the guys played both ways.
Right? Well, you had to.
Yeah, I guess you had to.
I mean...
But there where your talent was always on the field.
Right.
So you're going to have success. Now it seems like, they want to, you can only go one way. and you got to split up the playing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they're going to be doing because they've got a pretty big roster this year. So Coach Kropp will be on after this.
Yeah.
But they got a pretty damn big roster, and so. But like I said, you go into high school, kids, they may or may not ever see the field ever.
Yeah. Well, Coach Kropp, he runs a good program. He's a good coach, and I like his philosophies and how he does things. Where before it just seemed like it was just only one way, but now he seems to put the talent on the field, and so they're having more success, I think, with him in there. From just me being a viewer out here. So yeah, kudos to Coach Kropp, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another question. Let's see. What is your favorite North County? We did this poll a few weeks ago. But what is your favorite North County restaurant?
My goodness.
I know that's a. Actually, give me your top three. Give me three restaurants that you just absolutely love to go to.
I'm kind of a simple guy. I got to tell you, I love the atmosphere of the Long Branch, out in Creston.
Okay.
And that's not too far from my home as well. So I like that as, goodness. What about, what's over there at the golf course?
Deeds.
Deeds, I
Okay.
enjoy Deeds. You got a good football game going on. You got a lot of options there. It's good food, good atmosphere. I got to plug in, I enjoy Jack's. I don't go there a lot, but, it's my hometown, and they did a good job at Jack's too, I think,
So do you tend to find yourself like staying, like, you find your niche, like you said, the Long Branch.
Yeah.
And it's hard to like deviate
I'm
from.
a creature of habit.
I am too. I am too. I'm the same exact way and I'll order the same thing, even though I go in thinking, okay, today I'm not ordering a Long Branch burger. I'm going to get something completely different.
Right.
And I go,
why did I do that?
Give me the Long Branch burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the egg.
I know. I know.
It's the same thing. But now, so a new bar just opened in Templeton. So have you been down there yet?
I have not.
The Club Car Bar.
Yeah.
So that is right next to the Pig Iron.
Yep.
So they've opened up to 3 different places. They've opened up the left side bar outside area. Then they have the middle, which is like the Mercantile Bar restaurant. And then they opened up the Club Car Bar on the very end.
Right.
So, and Monty Mills played there last Friday.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. And so it's a really cool setup. It's not very like wide. It's probably, maybe probably about this width actually, but it's really long.
Okay.
Goes all the way back to the stage. Okay. If anybody's ever been into AJ Spurs and that fireplace that was in the rock fireplace that was in the back corner, that's the side that it's on. And so then the stage is probably about another 50, 60 feet from where the rock fireplace was at.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be in there soon. I don't know. We talked about maybe even this weekend. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'll get down there. I hope those guys have a lot of success. It's it's been such a staple to Templeton. That building in itself, AJ Spurs and the Iron Horse before that, and who knows what will be before that.
Right.
So I want to see them succeed. So we'll get in there.
Well, tonight maybe.
Huh?
Tonight's Thursday.
Yeah.
So it's a drinking night.
Okay.
So, and they're open till midnight.
Okay.
Right? Or they're open till 11. They're open till 11 during the week time, and then midnight on the weekends, which Templeton needs something like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you bet. Well, you'll have to let me know if you're going to go down there tonight. Maybe I could, on my way out of town, I could meet you down there for
Paulie, what's going on with you? You sound very mellow. I mean, everybody's like going, "What's wrong with Paul? Is he still asleep?" They're like, "What's going on? Are you awake yet?"
I had my morning Joe, but I guess.
Right?
Yeah,
I can hear it. It's like
proper right now.
Everybody's like this.
It's like he's gonna try to kill us or something like that. He's just calm, quiet, and all of a sudden he's gonna start killing us.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, you know
what?
what?
In the night mode yet.
Paulie, let's go to commercial. Eric, do we have any of those special pills that we got from that client?
I got 100 of them.
Okay, we're gonna go to commercial and we're gonna give you a boost.
Okay.
Let's
do that.
Let's go to commercial. Give our sponsors some love. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back, North County, to the Morning Brew, and we have a new revamped Paul Kropp sitting with us, guest hosting, and he is talking all things North County, right?
All things North County.
All right, we gave him some jumpity jump pills.
Yeah.
During the break.
Mellow. It's not usually me. I'm usually kind of the guy that's out and crazy and jumping around. So
yeah, we got complaints. We got complaints texting in saying,
"Oh my gosh,
saying what the hell's going on here?" One guy said he fell asleep while Paulie was talking.
Oh no!
What the hell is going on?
Well, right. I'm usually at the gym right now, so it's before hours.
All right.
Here.
Well, let's pump you up here.
Okay.
Do we have any rock? Let's play some AC/DC or some Metallica.
Please.
But there we go.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Huh? But hey, we want to give a shout out to a couple of our viewers. We got Jennifer Jones is kicking it again. So Jen, thanks for watching. And we got Kyle over there at Coast Pipe as always.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice.
Kyle's always our go-to guy. Have you ever watched that show with gosh, I always forget the name of it. It's Howie Mandel. And where they have contestants and they have to open up the boxes and stuff like that for $1 million. Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you ever seen that?
It's been a while.
Where you have to answer a question, and you can call in you can call in. You have one phone call that you can make to somebody.
Okay.
And so whenever. Remember
yeah,
that?
Phone a friend and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's our go-to whenever we have questions. We'll phone out to Kyle and be like, "Hey Kyle, what's that?
Okay.
What's that North County thing?" And Romper. Nice. Do you remember Romper Room?
Oh, I remember Romper Room.
Thank
Romper,
the Lord.
Stomper, Boo. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what do you remember of Romper Room when they were finishing the show?
Well, that they call out your name if they see you.
Yes.
Right? And you're always waiting for your name.
That's
that was special.
And she had her little her little fake magnifying glass.
Deal and
Oh, I see Johnny. Oh, I see Jennifer, and I see Kyle. Oh, and I see Paul, and I'll see you tomorrow on Romper Room.
That's it.
Yes.
Mom, they saw me.
They saw me. They saw me. Right?
I loved it.
Okay.
Loved
Thank gosh. I was really worried that nobody saw that. That was just my own imagination.
Oh yeah, you had to every day.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. So, but Paulie, we got something to talk about real quick. Okay, so we've got school started today. So school started for Paso. I know that because I was just talking to Jeff Gallagher. Okay, and his boys started school today. So, Eric, does yours start today too?
No, it doesn't start till next week.
Next week. So next week Templeton starts, I guess.
Okay.
So, but the Paso Robles Police Department, not the Paso Robles, is it the Paso? Tascadero. Anyways, Police Department shares back-to-school safety tips.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to hold off there.
We're going to hold off on that one.
We have Lori Bryan on the phone right now.
We have SLO County News, one and only. She's actually a local legend as well.
Okay.
So she has built a war room, so if we ever have any massive fires or nuclear meltdowns, we're going to go to the war room.
Oh, boy.
And Lori with SLO County News, good morning.
Okay. Hold on a second here.
Lori, can you hear me?
Go ahead and talk.
I can hear Eric and I can sort of hear you, Randy.
Come in, Star Command.
Come in, Star Command.
I'm back in. I can hear Eric clear as a bell.
All right, well okay, Eric, you get to talk this morning. I'll lip sync.
Can you hear Randy?
I sort of. He's in a tunnel.
Okay. Well, I'll call you right back, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, we are having a slight technical difficulty, so we will call back and talk to Lori.
Nice.
So Lori gives us all the information of what's happening in the North County.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. You subscribe to her Facebook page.
I'll have to do that. Okay.
They have 29,000 followers.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Fantastic.
I'd love to have 29,000 followers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
One day we will have 29,000 followers. But we're growing.
Yep.
We're growing. Right now we are at a combination of like 7,000. 7,000 between our different platforms.
Yeah, but you're climbing the ladder.
We're climbing the ladder,
Yeah,
Paulie.
you are. You're looking good.
We got her yet?
No, just keep going, dude. Don't worry about me. Keep doing you.
All right. Well, so Paulie, anyways, let's get back to the police department. Can we do that? Let's get back to the police department shares back to school safety tips.
Okay.
Okay. So as local students prepare to head back to school, the Paso Robles Police Department would like to share the following safety tips. Okay. Be aware of school days bring traffic congestion. Yellow school buses are picking up students, children on bikes, and hurrying to get to school before the bell rings. Hurried parents are trying to drop their kids off and head off to work. So basically, everybody's in a big old rush. So a few precautions that go a long way towards keeping the children safe. Don't block crosswalks. Okay. In a school zone, when flashes are blinking, stop and yield to pedestrians. Always stop for school patrol officers. Okay, take extra care to look out for children in the school zones, especially near playgrounds. Don't honk or rev your engine to scare a pedestrian. That's not cool. Come on, don't be an asshole. Never pass a vehicle stopped for pedestrians. Bad call. They're stopped waiting for somebody to go by and you fly past them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, bad things happen. And always use extreme caution to avoid striking a pedestrian in the mouth for flipping you off. Those are some great tips, right? And if you're driving behind a school bus, okay, don't be honking at the horn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
For them to hurry up
Yep.
because you're late, getting to the gym.
That's right.
Right?
Yep. Agreed.
So Paso Robles Police Department has offered those safety tips.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's our morning news for the police department.
Yep. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, well, so Paulie, you go ahead. You talk. I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you're not talking too much. I just I like listening. I'm kind of a listener anyway. So
I know. Well, you're a hairdresser.
yeah. So I'm
Let's
listening.
talk about that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about that. Let's. How do you? We've already discovered that, and which I thought was really interesting. Which I got home and I did not know this. That's how you and your wife met. Was at beauty school. Which I was like, what? So, but when you have people come in, and it's primarily women, right?
Yeah, I got a good portion of men too.
Right? Because you like you said, you dial in my beard,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Otherwise, I look like the mountain man. But we want to know, how do we get this growing up here?
You don't.
Is there any special products?
No special products. There's gosh.
Rogaine?
Nah, I don't think the road
That doesn't
really
work, huh?
Yeah, I don't. I think just they do some good marketing though.
Right?
But no.
What about that stuff that makes the hair follicles?
The only one that I
thicker?
really know about is Nutrafol. That I've seen clients have real success with that. I don't know about my men clients with Nutrafol, but they do have a men's line for that, and it's more of a natural supplement that you take. But I do have some girls that had real success with it. They've can only get their hair, they have finer hair, they can only get it to grow so far, and then they've never been able to get it past their shoulders. So that's a supplement that I think really works well. But through COVID and everything, I saw a ton of hair loss. Everybody was losing their hair. It's starting to straighten out now. People's hair's coming back, but there was something about that darn illness that
People that got
stunned
COVID
their hair growth.
lost hair? Really?
Oh, big time.
No kidding.
It was horrible. So and there's a few people that are still having that, but it's getting better. Yeah, it was a thing.
I had COVID, so I wonder if that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Maybe I got COVID maybe I get COVID often. Because I've let's see, it's been so maybe I got COVID before even COVID was around back like 23 years ago.
Yeah,
25 years ago.
Both. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
So there you go. So I've had COVID for 25 years.
25 years. Yeah.
So there you go. So, right, you guys heard it right here. Okay, so COVID makes you lose hair.
Yeah, 100%.
So But there's obviously no real path.
No, but that's something. That's the only one I really know of that works well. So, yeah.
But you can grow hair on your back.
Yeah, it's going somewhere, so I don't think we lose it. It just disperses.
So the roots go a different place.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
That's what I've come up with.
Yeah, so instead of the roots going like up where right here, it like travels down your neck.
Travels down your neck into your
and then
back.
It ends out your ears, comes out your ears, or it comes out the back of your neck, or down the middle of your back.
That's what I've got. Yeah.
Or right on your ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, testimonials. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There's a testimonial right there. We have to redirect our hair follicles to go back up through the top.
You got it.
So hanging upside down won't happen, won't work.
No inversion table will help that. Yeah.
All right. All right. What else we got, Paulie? Let's see. What do we got here?
Current
Eric?
events or something we can chat at.
What do you want to talk about? Want to talk Doug Gordon?
Let's talk about Doug Gordon.
Doug Gordon. All
right.
right.
So Doug and the girls were on, and the family actually was on we had them on last year. And they basically, told us and gave us, that Maddie was going to be taken over. She was basically taking a year off. She was going to basically focus on, helping Dad, being in the pit crew, and she's going to be taking over the reins in 2024. So, so this year they had their, Doug's final run, which I think is going to stay on. I don't know how we can just be like, all right, I don't race anymore. Like I said, we're going to get them on. Right now they're in the circuit. They're traveling all over the place. So we're going to try to get them on maybe a Zoom. But if nothing else, they'll be coming on somewhere probably in November. But they're still kicking ass.
Yeah.
So Doug Gordon was a world champion drag racing driver, right? And the whole team is sponsored by Beta, Marl Bay Cabinets, and some other local places. But we have right here in our area a local racing champion.
Yeah.
So Doug Gordon and Paso Robles scores the 5th win of the season, right?
Oh, great.
Yeah. So up next, the Gordons are heading to Bernard, Minnesota, for the Lucas Oil NHRA Nationals.
Wow.
Doug Gordon extended his lead as the top alcohol funny car national championship points chase with another win at the NHRA Heartland Nationals. Win number 5 of the 2023 season. Doug says that he and his family are determined to win a 3rd championship before his daughter Maddie steps in as a full-time driver in 2024. Wow. The conditions range from 101 degrees at 50% humidity during the Friday's qualifications to 80 degrees, and I believe they got rained out a little bit this past weekend, so they had to They struggled with some water. But Doug's 5.589 second pass. Can you imagine that?
Oh my God, just fly.
That is just amazing. So the first round on Saturday, Doug recorded a 5.57, 262 miles an hour.
Oh my Lord.
5.57 seconds.
Man, Doug, good job, buddy.
262 miles an hour.
Jeez.
That is super, super wild. But what's really cool is their mechanics are them. You know what I'm saying? So their whole race team, so they don't have like these big wheel mechanics and, Doug and the girls are sitting off drinking, whatevers. The girls are down there ripping apart the engine. I mean, how cool would that be? Would have your daughter, Hannah can rip apart your engine, put it back together, and you're ready to race another race, right?
Doug's done some great things. I don't know what to say.
That's wild.
He's great. Good job, buddy.
So anyway, so congratulations, and we'll most definitely have another championship this year. So at the end of the season, maybe we'll have Doug and we'll have Maddie in here. Where Doug will pass the baton.
Oh God, that sounds great.
Right? They pass the baton, and Doug just kind of rides off, drags off into the sunset.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he can.
He's not going to give it up. He will not. He wants to race his daughter. He wants to race his
daughter.
So
I think that would be wild because I believe it's John Force, which is another funny car driver. His daughter races too, and I believe they have actually paired up together. So, but that would be a cool race.
Yeah.
So, but who do you think would win?
We got to stick with Doug.
Against his daughter?
I don't know. I hope
Maybe we just have just go out to the airport.
Maybe it'll be a tie.
It'll be a time. Hey, we're just gonna go across. We're gonna both go across at 262.5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it in
It's never been done before. They can do it.
5.57
Yeah.
seconds.
Can have them race electric bikes first.
Yeah, or go
Light and
karts.
fun.
Or go karts. That would be
Light and
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. Let's go to, we've got some more news to talk about. We've got some more stuff happening in the North County. So let's go to commercial again. And we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Here, guest hosting with us, we got the Cropper. We have the one, the only, the myth, the legend. We have the Cropper here, and he's a little mellow today. I think maybe because we were at the park last night, concerts in the park in Templeton, and maybe maybe there's some lingering.
Not lingering effects, but it was a nice evening to have a little bit of wine and great music last night.
Right?
Oh my gosh. You had some nice brass going on. You had kind of definitely a 60s, 70s, middle maybe Motown. I mean, they were great. I thought you guys did a fantastic job. I'm sorry I don't remember the band name, but if you're in the park last night in Templeton, that band did a heck of a job.
Yeah, we should really kind of keep
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was an older squad, older, people dancing.
Yeah.
You danced last night.
I was boogieing down with my mom, and and then I saw a bunch of friends out there, and oh my gosh, people that I haven't seen in a long time. Dana Tucker, you were out there with your mom Linda, and then I saw Katie out there, and oh my gosh, just Joanna. Howdy.
Nice.
So it was fun.
But the music in the park, I mean, that's something that's super cool. And I mean, Tascadero has it, Paso has it. Like, let's see, tonight's Thursday, so tonight's Paso's concerts in the park. Tascadero has their concerts in the park on Saturday. Templeton obviously has theirs on Wednesday. But it's such a cool place. Like, we go down there, put our chairs out, and the music's just kind of in the background, and we just have our own. I mean, it's
absolutely.
You have the big group, and you can have multiple conversations. I mean, you know how that goes. It's like you might be talking over here, you might be talking across the way, and somebody over here is talking across the way. So there's like conversation going all over the place, So
it's the highlight of the summer. I mean, I schedule out every Wednesday. I'm there almost every Wednesday, and it gets to be kind of a reunion. You know? My parents are going, and then and we're all such a tight community. I see friends that they grew up with, and the Garcias, and just all of those people. So it's I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And so one thing that we saw last night, which was super cool, remember? So everybody's picking up, we're getting ready to leave, and I think Jennifer walked off and was like, or Caitlin called. That's what happened. Caitlin just left, and people were pulled over last night watching the satellite Starlink.
Yeah.
So remember that went across the sky.
There it is.
Right there, right?
Yeah, there it is.
That went across the sky last night, and it was like, what the hell is that? And they're all in a row, kind of, they're a little, they weren't 100% straight, but they're just kind of traveling together.
Yeah.
And then it went behind the tree, and we ran out into the street to see it, and it was gone.
I'm like, that was strange.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought that was incredible. The Starlink satellites, that was like visible, so visible. Yeah. To where all of a sudden it just vanished behind the tree. It's like UFOs.
Yeah. If you didn't know what it was, you definitely thought, uh-oh.
and people were there like, hey, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I would have said that had I not known about, it before.
Sure.
I'd been like, okay, are these China's warheads coming in. Where they go? You know what I'm saying?
Jen says 836 tonight. It will be visible again. So I imagine 836 satellites tonight will be shot up or passing through.
Okay. No, 836 tonight.
Well, I don't know. It just says 836.
Yeah, at 836. I don't think 836 satellites will be shot.
You know what, man? I sat in the spa one day and I counted over 400 at one time. And that was the first time I ever saw them, and it was pretty crazy.
Wow.
Remember back in the day when you just sit there and like stare up at the stars, and you just how you could see a satellite? You just see it moving.
Just barely see one.
Yeah, you'd literally have to stare and just kind of stare at the same stuff, and like through your peripheral,
right,
see something moving to catch your eye.
Yep.
I used to do that quite often.
Yeah.
Just stare up to the sky. But
last night, the beginning.
Last night and tonight at 8:30. Yep, see, Jen says 8:36 p.m.
Okay.
So at 8:36 p.m., guys, mark your calendars because Starlink, Elon Musk's Starlink, is going to be visible in the sky tonight.
Okay.
You heard it right here. Hey, and Eric Gorman's watching too. Eric?
Yeah.
He said hi to you.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah. Eric says hi, Paul. Yeah. He says, "What's happening?" He says, "What's happening, Paul? What's happening?"
Hanging out with Randy.
So tonight, 8:36.
Okay.
Wonder how they know exactly what time. Isn't that weird?
It is crazy.
Jen, how do they know exactly what time it's going to be visible? Like, what if it's 8:34? What if it's 8:15?
It's science, man.
It's very sciencey.
Yeah. Calculations.
So, I wonder if Elon's gonna fight good old Zuckerberg. I wonder if that's gonna happen, man. They're still talking about that.
Oh my God.
They should be fighting in space like a robot.
Zuckerberg's training, so I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Well, as I viewed last weekend, Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, he basically just washed it out because he said that Musk has been dodging the whole like let's do it deal.
Yeah.
Just kind of basically having, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But then I think it was on Monday I read that Musk was looking at doing something like the Colosseum, as far as like going back in, the medieval Colosseum
maybe
gladiator
started
type stuff.
Training, or something. So, he's got to prepare.
Musk is taking. I thought he was serious because he's taking diabetic, prescriptions to lose weight. So I thought he was losing some weight, getting fit, and he wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So we'll probably broadcast it.
Yeah.
We'll see about broadcasting the fight, the infamous Facebook versus X.
Right.
So, all right, what else we got there, Eric? Let's see.
Spit it out.
Oh wait. Oh man, we missed this one.
Uh-oh.
Gosh darn it! This was yesterday's one that we forgot to do. But anyways, last night was the Taste of Downtown.
Well,
that returned yesterday. So if you missed it, you'll have to wait until next year.
We'll provide you information for next year.
Yeah, we'll provide you for next year like a day before.
What about this PG&E student thing?
PG&E students?
Yeah.
All right, let's go here. Templeton students intern with PG&E.
Oh
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
So seniors from Templeton High School visited the bustling Los Padres service area as they shadowed PG&E co-workers and learned about the wide range of career possibilities of the company has to offer. PG&E employees were all genuine and friendly, excited to see them, and fully prepared to help them learn their way. As they found their way around. Senior high school Colette Dalton said, "The company has definitely figured out how to keep their employees happy, and it shows in their productivity." So during the week of July 17th, students were at the job sites from Paso to Grover Beach, seeing firsthand and getting hands-on experience as crews de-energized lines and replaced a transformer, engaged with police officers and firefighters during routine emergency work, removed a tree as part of a vegetation management program, and performed a demonstration on the interactive electrical and gas board.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
Fantastic. I love it.
And you almost need stuff like that. I mean, I think kids now in school don't have enough of that, like, industrial.
Well,
or
the trades
the industries
have been suffering. So
100%.
we need our kids to be in the trades because that's the foundation. That's your infrastructure right there.
Right.
And unfortunately, they pushed college so much that you started to forget about that, and so we need a big push to bring that back.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many of these old timers still doing their job because they can't get anybody to do work. Nobody wants to do hard work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so speaking of fundraising and skills, so there's a product and a program called Skills USA that actually benefit kids getting into trade type schools and stuff like that. And so tomorrow night is the battle of the Gallaghers. So at Cal Coast Brew. So tomorrow night is Jeff and Johnny Gallagher's their battles. So they battle is who can raise the most money, right? So this has been going on for the last 4 years, and Jeff Gallagher claims that he's won every single year, right? So this year they're throwing a little bit of another sibling into that.
Okay.
So their sister is now going to be part of the Gallagher competition.
Oh boy.
So there's going to be 3, and it's going to be boys versus girl.
Yeah, love it.
Right?
Love
so I talked to Jeff before here, and he thinks that he's going to be taking home the coveted championship.
Okay, he's confident.
Once again.
He's confident.
So, but all those monies tomorrow night that they get in tips and stuff will go towards that Skills USA program.
Okay.
So
fantastic.
And that's a great way to give for something that you're already doing, right?
Yeah.
Because Cal Coast is going to be serving beer. People are going to be there drinking beer.
Yeah.
And then you like that place next door.
I like the Den. Yeah, right next door. Man, they do a nice job over there too. Great vibe.
Yeah.
70s vibe. Oh my gosh. Walk in there, takes you back.
So explain to somebody that's never been to the Den, like when you walk in, what do you get?
I mean, yeah, you walk in, you got the 70s orange, you've got, the stripes on the floor, you got your records playing of the old classics. They've got entertainment that comes in there from time to time, somebody playing the guitar and singing. I mean, it's a great vibe. So if you haven't been there, it's a must. Cocktails are great. I think it's from grape extract or made from grapes and stuff. So you can get, your vodkas and your all those kind of things. And they do a heck of a job with those cocktails. So big kudos to the Den. Yeah.
So they're actually, Cal Coast has, that's them. That's still Cal Coast.
Yep.
And so the previous tenant obviously moved out. They took it over because it's such a cool vibe when you even just go to Cal Coast. They got the stage down below.
Yep.
They've got all the seats and the tables and all that stuff up top. So everybody has kind of a good seat.
If you're not a
down.
beer person, you have the cocktails right there.
Right?
It's fantastic.
And they have a really good seltzer too.
Yeah.
So that's what I was drinking when I was there. I was drinking a seltzer, and then I was drinking the vodka sodas, which was, and you could be a member, right? Because you're a member.
Yep.
Because you were there when we went there, right?
Yeah.
And so you get 20% off of drinks?
Yeah. It helps. Yeah. I think that a lot of their cocktails are like $12, I think, or 9 to 12, something like that. So, gosh, you go downtown Paso anywhere, it's at least 15, it seems like, so you got to look for those little places that help out a little bit with the pocketbook.
Yeah, so get down to Cal Coast tomorrow night.
100%.
So that way you can help Jeff Gallagher, I guess, get his 4th championship. That's right. But I don't know. I think... I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow night? I think the girls are going to come in force tomorrow night.
Yeah, watch out, boys.
Yeah. All right. So we have some real. We have sad news, Eric?
You want to do some sad news?
Yeah, we have some sad news. We just, like I said, so just a real quick little shout out. Mayor Steve Martin passed away. Oh, yeah.
Monday, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, City of Paso Robles announced the passing of Paso Robles Mayor Steve Martin. Martin passed away on Monday after a hard-fought illness. Mayor Martin passing leaves a void throughout the community and leaves behind a legacy over 2 decades of public service and commitment to the betterment of Paso Robles and San Luis County. So Steve was a trusted colleague, friend, leader, and public servant, said the Paso Robles Mayor Pro Tempore John Hammond. So sad news. I knew Steve through the Voice of Paso, which broadcasted some of the Bearcat games, and they did some local sports stuff. They go out and do like basketball games and baseball games and stuff like that. So he had a pretty good, cool platform with some music and stuff like that. So it's sad to hear that he passed away. I know he had some illnesses, so we our condolences goes out to his family and friends.
Absolutely.
So. Anyways, well, let's go to commercial one last time and give our sponsors some love, and we will wrap this up when we get back. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew. Welcome back to the Morning Brew, and we were just reading our comments, and Jennifer Jones said that there's 22 satellites that are approximately 300 to 600 kilometers high.
Okay.
How high is that?
High enough.
It didn't seem like it. I mean, it literally seemed like it was right
seemed like
there.
it was pretty close.
It seemed like it was rope lighting.
Yeah.
Or not rope lighting. What do you call those? String lights.
Yeah.
With the balls. It looked like it was literally right there.
Yeah.
So, and Jessica Smith says it's a physics issue as far as how they can estimate
Okay.
what time that you're going to be seeing it. Just so in case you wanted to know tonight.
Yeah.
So at 8:36, make sure that you guys are watching in the sky on yonder right here. That's where it was at. For me, sitting right here is like right there. So Paulie, what do you got going on today? You're going to head to the gym right now?
Yeah, let's see. I know I got some other running around to do for work, so we'll see if I run some errands. I don't know, maybe not the gym today. There was listening to something from some old school bodybuilder was saying you should never work out 2 days in a row, and your body needs rest and it needs to build in that off time. So I'm thinking, well, we got the Morning Brew. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll take a day off, a little rest. So I might not go to the gym today.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next time we'll have cocktails beforehand. Yeah. Liven it up a little bit, But we appreciate you coming on. And
thanks for having me.
And somebody wants to reach out to you to get to, hair, face, anything. Where do they find you?
Yeah. Casablanca Salon. My deal with my own personal number, 805-423-8493. Text me, call me, and I'd be happy to see you. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Right on, Paulie.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Rando.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew. And as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place, guys. Hey, thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.